We will talk about Palestine, about the people of Palestine. Why is it always about Israel? Why is it never about Palestine? Why is it that when we talk about this conflict, we never look at the other side of the story? The Palestinian side of the story. That's what we'll be looking at today. There are around 5 million Palestinians in the world today. They've been dispersed, they live in different parts of the world, but the largest concentration of Palestinians today is in the West Bank. This is what you call the Palestinian territories, the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Put together, they have a population of around 3.5 million Palestinians. In the West Bank, they have a population of around 2.7 million Palestinians, and in Gaza, around 800,000. Now for decades Palestinians were stateless. They did not have a country, but in 1988 the Palestine Liberation Organization, or the PLO, was formed, and in 1988 this organization, the PLO, declared itself the State of Palestine. Ever since then it has been a state in the making. It is a state without a defined territory, without defined borders. Its people are living under occupation. Who exactly are the Palestinians? Descendants of Arabs who came to the region in the 7th century, they speak Arabic. Their official language is Arabic. The majority of them are Muslims, around 96%. There are also Christians and Jews. Their society is very similar to other Arab societies. They have sheikhs and emirs, poets and storytellers. Their lifestyle is also very similar to other Gulf countries. For example, Palestinians love football. They also love poetry and music. Their food is also very similar to other Arab cuisines. But their history is tragic because for 7 decades now they have been living under occupation, Israeli occupation of Palestinian land. Now, most of them have lived all their lives under Israeli occupation. They've had enough of this struggle. They want a state of their own. How did this whole thing begin? We told you the Arab-Israeli conflict began after the Second World War. When the British left the region, when the British left Palestine, they left behind a mess. They left behind a vacuum, a power vacuum that was filled by Jewish immigration and the rise of a political movement called Zionism. Zionism, as we told you, is a political movement. It basically says that Jews should have a homeland, should have their own state. And where should this state be? In the ancient land of Israel. That's what Zionists said. When the British left Palestine, there were 2 communities there. One was the Jewish community, the other the Arab community, both of them indigenous to the land. The Jews, however, had more support from the West, particularly from America. So when the United Nations decided to partition Palestine, to divide Palestine into 2 states, one with Jerusalem as a corpus separatum, a separate state altogether, the Jews accepted it. The Arabs rejected it. The Arabs felt that this land, the land of Palestine, belonged to them, and this feeling was not without reason. After all, they've been living there for centuries. But the Western powers, particularly the United States, sided with the Jews. And why is that? Because the Jews had something that the Arabs did not, something called a lobby. What is a lobby? Basically, a group of people who can influence government policies, a group of people who can put pressure on policymakers. The Jewish lobby was very powerful, and this lobby ensured that the US supported the State of Israel. The rest, as they say, is history. Today, Israel occupies Palestinian land. Millions of Palestinians have had to flee their homes. Many of them have become refugees in neighboring countries, and those who remained in their land became known as the Palestinians.